Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to your July monthly astrology. It's a biggie because Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune and Pluto all start off retrograde. We also have a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse. And actually, the eclipse of the moon is the longest eclipse for 100 years. So it's intense. Here is your monthly astrology. Aquarius, welcome to an extraordinary month full of potential and possibility. You're very focused on transforming your life. There's a lot of work stuff coming and work rewards heading your way. Kicks off quite early with the Sun, Trine, Jupiter on the 5th. You're feeling as if you've nailed it now. Possibly you've been changing your routine. You've been looking at your fitness, your health and your well-being, but also your work. And with Jupiter being in your career zone, when these two come together, it could be a big blast forward for you. Or even if you're not, like, nothing literally changes on that day, something's going on inside you that is going to facilitate a big change in the future. Don't argue with a lover on that day because Mercury is opposed to Mars as well. So somebody's getting a bit pushy, a bit dominant, a bit mouthy. It could be you, could be them. I don't know. You tell me. But either way, it's just don't engage in that energy because there's too much positive energy around that you need to focus on. The Sun is trying Neptune, making you a right old softie on the 8th. Again, it's about, all of this month is about career, money, work, and you getting the rewards for that. You're slightly less free-spirited than usual, but where you are free-spirited is in those areas, and hopefully your fantastic imagination and your visionary ways will be able to be grounded for you to make money or create the abundance you require. Venus is shifting signs and going into quite an intense position. There's temptations to have affairs. There's a desire to explore your sexuality and maybe things that you've hidden from yourself or held back from in the past. It enables you to heal your sexuality if you had a bad romantic or physical relationship that kind of caused you some emotional or soul damage. You can put that straight. But you also are very charismatic and you've got this vibe that people are very drawn to. You are a love magnet. Jupiter is turning direct, and that is when all of this stuff that you've been doing career-wise could pay off. You know, there's a good vibes around your career all year actually, but this month it seems to be highlighted quite strongly. With Venus trine Uranus, there's an unexpected experience to do with love or your home and family on the 12th. And then we have the big day of the month, the eclipse of the sun and the new moon. And again, it's about your work and your health and well-being. You're transforming, you're changing. It's a new beginning. You're letting go of the past. You're changing patterns. You're nailing the details that you need to nail. You're working hard. And if you're not, you might feel uneasy on that day, or somebody might, point out where you're going wrong. Or you might have a revelation yourself on where you're blocking yourself. Are you fearful of success? You might be saying, Michelle, no, I don't think so. Who's fearful of success? But sometimes we fear doing exactly what we got to do in case we fail. So it's easier not to do that last bit. Anyway, food for thought. Venus is trying Saturn on the 14th. And again, you're plunging into deep conversations and having great intensity around your romantic relationships. With Venus sextile Jupiter on the 22nd, that is a day to nail something when it comes to your career. Venus is in your powerful zone. It's the underworld. It's the primal zone. It's about money, sex, life, death, rebirth. But Venus is there, so it's a positive thing. It means you're exuding power, whether you know it or not. Some people don't even know it when they exude power, but trust me, you are. And it's sextiling Jupiter in your career, so there could be something to do with unexpected money, or, well, I don't know. You tell me. Let me know what happens. But there's definitely a money opportunity there. The Sun shifts signs on the 22nd, and you're focusing on your relationships. Your intimate relationships take center stage. When the Sun squares Uranus, your ruler, you're like maybe feeling slightly out of sorts, or you're trying to please everybody, family, lovers, work. Don't overpromise. Mercury goes retrograde on the 26th. A lover may pop up from the past, or It gives you the opportunity to talk about your relationship, where it's been and where it's going. Or it could be that you are cast back into the past and you realise, you know, some of your patterns when it comes to love. We've all got them. On the 27th, it's the eclipse of the full moon in your sign. That is seriously full on. You know, you're going through some massive soul cleansing and emotional revelation, peak experience. Magic is in the air, but it might feel as if you are on, you know, a roller coaster, but a kind of, you know, turbocharged roller coaster. Look after yourself, but trust and listen and write down the messages. Finally, Venus is trine Pluto. There's a lot of emotional intensity, sensuality, and a feeling as if you're entering the very being of another. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Hello, wonderful one. Thank you so much for listening. It would be fabulous if you liked, subscribed, or shared. It would be really, really helpful. Also, I have a ton of free stuff for you. Horoscope.co.uk for everything astrology, and micheleknight.com for everything psychic and free tarot reading. See you there.